What is up, you guys, and welcome back to another MX Bikes video. Now today we're going to be going over, in my opinion, the best beginner track to, learn on here in MX Bikes. Now a lot of you out there watching may be new, you may be, a veteran of the game and all that good stuff. But anyway, we're just going to kind of do a little rundown for those of you that may be a little newer to the game and just want a simple track to learn on. Because I know when I first started playing MX Bikes, man, it was definitely a challenge finding like a good track that wasn't too difficult and allowed me to kind of figure everything out and learn how to ride the bike. Now I'm just kind of cruising around here right now. The name of this track is Paris Raceway V2, I think, or it may just be Paris Raceway, something like that. I will leave a link to the track in the description below. You can get it at mxbikesmods.com. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to kind of do a, I don't know, an easy lap or a slower lap. We're just kind of cruise around right now, not going too crazy, and we'll just kind of roll into everything here. But this track is very good, along with Polita Raceway. I think that one is called V2. We're going to be checking that one out too. I don't know if in this video we may do a separate video on that, but that is also another fun track that you may want to check out. But anyway, so this is like, this track here doesn't have major jumps, like it doesn't have really big jumps on it. So you're not going to be able to throw like really crazy whips, except for in a couple places like right here. You can kind of whip a little bit right there. We did come up short. Let's see if we can get a decent lap in. Now, like I said, I'm not super fast at this game, but I can get around the track pretty good. Now, that first video I did here recently, like I think a couple days ago, playing at Redbud, that was my first time kind of back getting into the gist of playing the game. So, I have played it on and off for quite some time, but, here over these last, like this last week, I've really just been grinding MX Bikes, man, getting faster, trying to get better with everything, better with whips, scrubs, all that good stuff, and to playing around with my suspension. Now, I got a pretty weird suspension setup on this bike, but it does good as far as whipping. I don't know, it feels pretty good to me. I mean, I've gotten used to it. So I've actually got the rear of the bike sitting a little bit lower than the front. I don't know if you guys know, but James Stewart kind of used to ride like that too back in the day when he rode for Kawasaki. He kind of kept the front end of his bike a little higher, and that's kind of why I did that, just to kind of mess around a little bit. I think what we own right now, I think a KTM. Yeah, we are riding a KTM, and that's just so happened the bike that I messed around with and got that suspension set up kind of dialed in on, and we've just been riding it ever since. Got a pretty good wrap on it, or not wrap, but a livery, whatever you want to say. Yeah, got it looking pretty nice here. I just wanted a different color bike, and when I come across this white and gold livery here on MX Bikes Mods, I definitely, had to get that. But anyway, we're going to try to throw together a pretty decent lap here, mainly just being consistent. That's a big thing with MX Bikes. If you can just be consistent and smooth, you will eventually, get faster, and the jumps will come along with the whips and everything. Two, being able to judge your speed. You'll kind of get better at that as time goes on. Let's see, kind of roll around right here. And I can do like a settings video too for you guys out there that may be interested. If you are, just leave a comment down below and let me know. And yeah, I'll kind of do like a little settings video like on my camera setup and things like that. I'll even give the suspension setup too if you guys want it, those of you that play. And yeah, it's a funny one, it's a weird one, but I mean, feels okay, feels pretty good. All right, let's see what we can get going here. Nice little jump there. Always just kind of bounce that little section. Now this track isn't very wide, so as far as getting a lot of people on it, I don't know how that would go. The track I thought at first was like very small, very, short, but it's actually pretty decent size for what it is. It had me confused there at the beginning because I kept thinking the ending was coming up and then just kept going and going and going. All right, so that is one lap down. So here we go. We're going to see what we can get done with this track here, Paris Raceway. All right, I'm going to roll on. Nice little clean jump there. Go ahead and shift down. That's another thing. You want to be able to shift your bike. That's always going to be a good way to kind of help control your speed and all that going into turns, along with braking. Make sure we don't jump too far there. Kind of bogged it a little bit. And the KTM does feel really good though, especially on this suspension setup and the fact that we're using the tires that we have on here. Nice little jump here. Little tabletop action. Or is that a double? Well, no. One of those is a tabletop. Let's go to the inside here. I don't know what our lap time's looking at. Like I said, we're not really going for speed in a sense. We just want to be consistent and smooth. That's always very satisfying in this game. All right, let's see if we can throw a pretty good whip. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, I want to throw some like major, like just huge whips, but it's just so hard on this track. Like I said, it's not really good for necessarily whipping and all that. A good track to learn how to whip is going to be Polita, and that is why I want to do a separate video on that, because yeah, it's got a lot of jumps that will help you kind of learn how to control the bike in the air. This right here will kind of, I feel like more so kind of help you on your turns a lot, you know, this track here, because it's not so rough and kind of allow you to get a feel for the bike in the game. But we don't want to sit down. Here we go, a little jump here. Little whip there, nothing crazy. Alright, see if we can throw a decent one right here. Oh no, that was horrendous. But there is a completed lap of Paris. I feel like this is a pretty good beginner track to come check out, you know, if you haven't yet already. Nice little jump there. It flows pretty good too. You know, I was kind of worried about that when I first got on the track, you know, but after going a few laps, man, it does flow really well. That's kind of like, oh my goodness, look at that, just over jumping it. Transfer. Hey, we made that work though. Let's just kind of keep that going. See if we can make our way back around. We didn't go down, so that's always fun. Alright, I'm gonna go slow here. There we go. See if we can take this inside line. Just like that. Oh yeah, that felt pretty good. Oh, look at that. And looped out right there, going up the hill. Now, I feel like this is a really, really good beginner track. Let's see. Is there anything up here? I don't know. Kind of check this out. Looks like a little trail. Oh, yeah. I've not been up here yet. Let's do some little exploring. Oh, it just kind of comes to an end. How far up can you go? Let's see. We're doing some hill climbing here. It's actually going pretty good. Oh, we made it almost to the top. I don't know if you can go up here. Let's see. Yeah, it does look like there's a little trail up there. I want to try to get up there real quick. Let's see. I think this is the right way. Yeah. Maybe like this. I feel like you can just kind of keep going. Because this is like a... Isn't this like a mountain? I think it's like a little mountain, a little hilltop here. So this kind of goes back down. So there's several little trails. I did not even know this. This is really neat. But yeah, this is going to be, I feel like, a pretty good, you know, beginner track to kind of come on and really just kind of figure out the game if you're new and all that good stuff. And two, if you just want to, oh my goodness, that hurt. And it's just a fun flowing map that, you know, you can come check out whether or not you're new to the game or not. You know, I feel like it's definitely one you should go download. So here it is, Paris Raceway. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description below. Those of you that want to go download this and check it out. I feel like it's a really, really good beginner map to kind of play on. And like I said, if you're new to the game, and will kind of help you get used to how the bike reacts in different situations. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up this video right here, you guys. If you did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one.